they're going to start to explode into the sights. A nice nade, good clearance. Close to Flowers, but Aspas still at the back of the site. 3 kills. Dog set up, Ethan was stunned. Only 1 claim still. Refighting there into elbow. Kawazine making sure to contain and hold it down.
Stops you from having to aim too much as the IGL.
Absolutely.
You let your brain do the work.
Get away with some ludicrous stuff, but there's a punish, okay.
That's the one I'm talking about.
And you're starting to see it. EG have done their homework here, and it's looking sublime.
Uh-oh.
And it really does come down to a sense of timing. Who's going to be watching the angle? Is the clearance watched for? Going 1 for 1 in B main. Boostio. Leading it in with the rest of his team.
Ethan, however, is only 30 health. He'll die to a single bullet right now. So there's a very high chance that this goes back into a 2v2.
Loud know that this push and the hit is probably going to be coming through. It's down to Com. Lovely trade there as well. Just taking fights together.
30 seconds left.
Hunting for an opening, hunting for a kill. Trap down towards heaven. This is it. Kawazine knows he's clearing into the side there with the smokes, but no one else is able to really trade that one out. It's a little bit late, but Tuya's still alive. He will fall. And Sada looks to try and accompany him, at least help out his companion. He's also removed from the fight, but the Viper's bit down.
Left.
Spike can be planted, and it looks good, even better. Now that Ethan's got 3, left up to Aspas, and at this point you have to start considering to save. Dropping down. First one found.
You have to start considering to save, right?
Right, Aspas, right? No, I mean, the confidence this guy's got, he's going to take the fight to you. All the angles watched for. Shorty popped off round, but Boostio does punish that as soon as he hears the reload. I'm using his own walls just to try and lurk his way through. Flash actually giving a bit of negative information. Kawazine with a jump spot, but spam down, sprayed down. Last bullet finding the cranium of Kawazine, but Aspas, bit of a beef there with the movement, dashed into the wall to escape, and there was a trade in place. So it's looking more than favored every aspect of the map. Just being pushed and punished and pulled.
Spike planted.
This is so lovely from EG. Everything about their pace changed up that round. It's not like they went for a super fast play into A or B.
Let's go louder.
But Com found a way quicker timing of A ramp. You can't count Loud out of these situations, though.
Oh, it was, but okay, now down to just Sadhak. He wins his one.
He has
showstopper. It's a bit of a hard clearance here. I'm surprised they weren't saving this one when it was 2v4, but it looks like he still wants to try and go for it. No money to buy next. Demon 1 takes the peak anyway, getting his confidence up. You can hear it's a primal scream from across the stage.
What's this?
Meeting each other head on. The knives now ripped out, and Aspas has to move backwards a little bit. Realizes it's a risky angle, pushed up to the side. It's not watched for, and Demon 1. Oh my! Right over the top.
Fantastic stuff again.
Still on the close corner, that's Sadhak. Great job to contain, and a great shot found. Demon 1's dealt with, but still alive, and he needs some help from the rest of his team. The double face is there. Still one more for his troubles. And Com is being pushed pretty heavily there. Seeker's chasing him down all the way back. And this is a straight flood attempt. They want to try and take the fight when they're planting. Jorgamo, rocket in his hands, lets it rip, and it sails through and lands true.
Kawanzi knows that Com is going to be running behind him right now.
On a 1v2 now, make it 1v1. Positioning was known. Com reveals it with a snake bite for Fumble. All the way sticking halfway through. Not enough for the damage.
Correndo em cima, devia ter aberto.
They don't see much here. Boostio's got to be that player to stay alive. Pulls used. Disjoints this one as the push comes through as well, splitting them up. The double face. Tap, tap, Com with the classic. And he's doing decent work of it, more so than that. 2 kills. The back of the side, another face here with the frenzy. Could get a little bit more scrappy still. The nade pushing them away, and it is a 2v3. Still, Loud are the ones that have to get that plan off. A bit of a tap to try and force an equal fight. Jorgamo is keen to try and take it, and he does win it. Low enough though. Bit of an overpeak, double face, and it's got to be disciplined. It is at that. So, another pistol round 1 here for EG. It was Loud who actually did win the first pistol, yet they're still only able to claim those 3 rounds, which just speaks volumes about
how good
EG's
the gun
preparation. Sadek's right in his face. The double face there, jumping down into rope still. They want to go fast with this one.
And it is a force.
Yeah. And so there's got that danger right behind it. Okay, yeah, he's really been squashed as he was trying to hold that closer position. The sight is going to be gained here for Loud and making sure to heal top of a couple of those players. It is that 3 versus 3, and look at this late attempt by 2 years. It's so important here that he doesn't lose that fight, but it's Demon 1 firing on all cylinders. Talking about the Jet players on either side. So much to play for this guy as well, but he's bringing it to them now even more so. So much damage done with Common Demon 1 low. It could still be winnable. And Kamazine, will he be the man of the hour? Swinging around, tries to spray it. Tries to adjust. Not enough. Trying to take an A-ramp space. Scaling right in. Trailblazer, that's a stun right into the smoke. And Demon 1, well, kill found.
Look at how good they are at disrupting everything that Loud are going for.
Yep.
And that was instant. And they just separated and isolated Aspas as they did in the previous round at Male.
Gotta be strict with your play even still, because this is looking so damn good. 3 players left standing. They take the fight to them. Swing wide, but Sadak the last one. And he's got so much more. He wants to try and keep them in the map, but my goodness. Spike dropped down, a minute on the clock. Picks up the rifle, but his position's noted. Jump peek there. Lots of time to work with, but you can feel it. The potential to just, Loud feeling maybe a little bit flustered. And EG in control.
The Des was talking earlier about these games being any given Monday.
High setup, re-swing from Ethan, it's just perfect, and 13-3. Any given Monday, in the Super Week, anything could happen, and map 1 secured for EG.
Amigo da beleza.
Nanoswarm buys them a bit of time for EG to try and flood, and you can certainly see that. They've stacked it with 4 of their players. Now you're starting to see them move through as the plant's down, so is the fault line, but there's a snake bite at the feet, and Demon 1's punished as he tries to push into the back of the site. There's a dart there. Not too much else accompanying it.
This is one of the only times where we've seen Loud get off to a bit of an advantage and EG's ideas get stunted.
Yeah, and right now still fights being taken, but making sure that they've got the covering fire necessary. Always favored still. Com now left into it. It's a 1v3. Players are weak. But will he be afforded the opportunities? The answer. It's not quite. There was a reswing. 2 years. Nicely done. Cascade making it difficult though. That's going to block this off, and it gives easy access to a decent amount of A long control. Drone. A flash. Pushing him all the way back. Dash has to come through from it. And well, I mean, with Aspas falling, as good as a first kill as you can really hope for.
There's a large amount of spam and duels, and Ethan just found his opportunity to dip in, get a kill on Aspas, and escape with 16 health. A level of fast reaction, an attempt towards B. Sadaka's snuck in at the cost of less.
Do lose that player. Same wall now for usual C hits, but it's up to Sadak to see what more he can really get done. A fox in the pen is what it feels like. Bustio manages one, doesn't realize that Sadak is there. Patience. The trigger discipline necessary to claim just 1 kill, and still in this forward position here. Needs to get cleared out. How does it happen? Wow, Bulldog not quite ideal still. Sadak might have just salvaged this one, and it was looking quite dire.
30 seconds
Tap on a
left.
plan. That's to try and isolate one of the fights. Force an early fight as well as EG to try and maybe fight them. Comes through, actually doesn't connect onto anyone, but okay, reveals them up, and now they know the location's there. Okay, still down to 2 years. 1 versus 2. EG making sure that they play tight together, shoulder to shoulder. Stick and defuse. Coverage from Demon 1. He's cleared down into the bottom of mid, getting off of it. Smokes for him, sticking it all the way. Has to be spam, has to be a win there, but it's not in the slightest.
EG have just looked so good today.
Well, as you say that.
I mean, those are the moments where the confidence is coming out and they feel good taking the duel. It'll take a few losses like that.
Not able to win them out. They should not be favored in this one yet. Loud still barreling forwards. The necessary legwork was done as a smoke to try and help him out, but another one. Cascade pushes through. Even doesn't know which way to look.
And the big difference in this round being it's all 1 by 1 for EG.
Spike planted.
None of that prior strictness that feels to be instilled. Looking a little bit like the EG evolved in that one. Get lockdowns placed. They have to be aware that they could be pushing it through, or at least have to respect it. Do they have a lineup for the corner?
Sadak can keep this pit up.
Yep, pit's still up. 2 years. He wants to go down with a ship, yet still takes 2 down with him to the murky depths. Boostio in the pit, the decay damage. There was that as well, detained into the corner, but the coverage. Sadak still alive, up to Ethan. But less, that late lurk all the way through into the back of the site. He's got the angles watched for. Taking that space into garage. Using that high tide. Reckoning dropped at the feet, so Boostio can't take a good fight, can't take a clean one. Jogamoto still, and he's got the help of Ethan. Locked down into the corner though. There's that pressure. Sadak moves his way forwards onto that long angle in a fight. 1 out. Wait a second.
Confine in 1 pushes this back down into a 2v2. Still 20 seconds before Connor has a recon dart active.
30 seconds left.
He can wait out the lockdown here, and then he'll only have to wait a little bit longer.
Spike planted.
It's used early enough. And his reposition by Connor's actually quite nice. Kind of noise lurking all the way through. Question is, do Loud even anticipate this? They think it could be coming from the back of the site. Opened up, start right there. Timing though, Sadak just jumps up. And Demon 1 wasn't ready to try and play off of that.
Did Con think they were completely off site?
Yeah, it's a bit unusual. Spam into the side. Demon 1 wins the first. Does he know where Les is? Up to the side on top of logs. Too hard of a shot to hit, to flick to react to, despite what we know what he's capable of.
And now Killjoy battle potentially in B.
Yep, so they know that this could be a possibility. Yeah, okay, well, as soon as the turret's broken, there's going to be an ult, but less well, he just glides and rides it all the way around the corner, straight into Demon 1 with the shorty. He doesn't survive it, he can't get out. Cool play, nevertheless.
It's gotten weird here.
It's gotten really weird.
Sadak is through, repositioned his Viper Orb, and swung through it. Seeker's being used as well, pushing the defense back away from C. So this is going to end up being a post-plant position with disadvantage for Loud, a 3v4. They've been proactive in the past, but what utility do they really have? Cowan tries to lurk. He was the only one with a flash, the only one that could have really made a play.
Final round, Jogamo using that ult to just get that bit more information into this 2v4 now.
Stun, flash, recon, so many tools here for EG.
So the side will be cleared, but it's a full post-plant setup here. Playing by Loud. First snake bite's going to be used, a bit of spam as well. Spike hasn't been tapped in time. Might start to become a bit of a problem. Pushing forward, though it's Ethan. Taking the initiative, quite literally pushing into them. And that's going to be that 4th round claim for EG. The potential's there, Josh. EG expecting there was going to be that reclearance, and this time, Loud decide, okay, we're just going to give up that area of the map. Let's start to try and flood all the way in through the back, but they're being stumped and stopped in through the smoke. Oh my word, what is occurring? Running up backwards with the frenzy. Tap with the ghost. It's all EG. And Josh, you asked me to recount what exactly happened there. Couldn't tell you.
All right, so now Loud have got those rifles up. A stun, again, good utility. The flash, the recon, all paired.
And it's got a lot of value. Smoke in their face as well, so the flash doesn't get much. 2 years off to the side with the rifles. It's good. Jogmo still making the most of this thing here. Lovely offset of the movement. How are they claiming these? I have the spike. Boundless amount of upgrades here. Spike has to be planted though, and there's an opportunity maybe for Sadak to claim. No! Fight just gets taken straight up by Boostio and he wins it. Oh! And this is the danger. Ethan wants to try and match him. Rifle, okay, 2 kills. There's still danger there. The movement. What is going on? Listen, value for your money if you're in the audience today watching this, because it is carnage on the screens.
Ethan's one away from being able to get his ult online. Same for Boostio. They might need it. Loud are going to be able to retrieve weapons this round. Bonkers.
Yeah.
I'm actually surprised that they're not playing together too. Boostio going for like a lurk play through B seems so risky.
Yeah. With them opting to go for that fast plan over towards C though, they give up these 2 rifles.
They give up the rifles, but Loud have no idea where these EG players could be positioned. They're just running through here, but they could be on the left, they could be in cubby, could be backside. There's just so many spots that you can't afford to clear. You don't have the time.
Ó, eu viro passe, certeza.
Fast forward here. Tap onto it. It's a rolling thunder. Push them back. Wider swing. And Boostio claims, but Util in his hands. That's unusual. Stunned. Less taking it now. Half onto the defuse buying time. And pros don't fake. Pros don't fake. Pros don't fake at all. Oh my word. Smoke still placed though.
Isso aqui foi mentira. Olha lá.
No one looking at that
Olha a vida que tá
direction.
do...
Ethan body blocked the bullets for Demon 1 there.
Okay. Why not?
Mentira.
Not intentionally, of course.
Les isn't wasting any time. Didn't even realize he's in here. Into the back of the site. Shorty up close. Stunned. The reckoning. It slows him down. It needs to be clearance. And okay, Les will manage it and deal with it. The lockdown. And he's
Parece
detained.
muito afobado, senhora.
Room from the fight for but a moment, buying a little bit
Pode que
more
já tá
time.
aqui.
4 players still alive for EG, and
Deixa
they've got
chegar
utility to
clicando
push
em
them
spike.
away from it, spamming it. Aftershock onto that tap. Cove going to be
Aí já
bursted
fez
down
o
as well on top
negocinho.
of it. Wall's going to be facing them as well as that, the firing squad, and it has to be a save.
Now, what is the next layer? EG have always shown us a next layer in the post ban.
Looks like they want to fight. Fault line queued up, pushes them back away. Demon still pushing
Slab
close into the
secure.
angle here, wide by Sadak.
Matou.
He wants to take the fight to them. Strogamo at the back, spraying down, equalizing at least an attempt. But Aspas with the knives, leaping forwards.
É isso, mano.
The last one standing.
Oh, tá com que perder.
Fuse tonight.
Jonas?
We can stick onto this one, yeah. Those shot does looking clean with the Hunter's Fury. Nobody can really stick this.
O Aspas já não
Is
rushou.
there
É, tem que tancar, né?
enough here? Yeah,
O Led
Aspas he
deveria ter
survives it
rushado.
for but a moment, gets off it on half. He's opened it up, he's denied.
Caga-
Is there enough
caga
time on
demais.
this one? He got off to the fuse.
Jogou
Surely
muito,
not,
mas tá
surely
bom.
not.
What on earth is going on there? They're going into a stack.
Going straight into the stack into
30
A, and
seconds
this
left.
is why we said there could be danger behind it. Flash into the corner, straight away. Even a TP from Jordan wants to accompany it off to the side. Oh my goodness. Kills rattle off this way, that way. Damage being done with 17 seconds left. There needs to be a plan. Ethan, he commits the ult.
The flank.
One player's there, caught it. This flank from Sadak is everything
10
right now. The
seconds
plan
left.
needs to be stuck. There's safety in numbers, but
remaining.
numbers removed. And with the plan stuck, dropping down to the... Oh, wow.
And Sadak.
Oh, wow.
Sadak wins them that round.
Both eager to take chunks out of each other, and with that repeat, Les is finally brought down as Aspas though. What can he do? As the side anchor, smoke dropped down, a bit disorientated, but a no scope.
Thank you.
Up close.
30
Jordan
seconds
trying to
left.
punish it. And time is starting to become once more an issue. Dash forwards, rifle, upgrade, no way!
My ult's ready.
And now pull out an Aspas round to get themselves to 11 on Haven.
Muito brabo.
That's pretty crazy.
If that's what it takes.
EG with another nice idea, contacting through garage. The flash almost perfect again. And Jogamo just gets taken down there. Another dash too, to kind of get to a closer angle, to throw off Ethan's aim,
Yeah.
and set himself up to kill the final 2 players. When Aspas is unleashed, those are the rounds you get from him.
2-0 against Loud. Still within their grasp, but gotta have that experience. Jogamo! He's just sticking the ult. I mean, Sadak's in
Jogo
his
que
face,
sabe,
brings him
amigo.
down.
Que coisa
And
feia.
Aspas trying to lay claim and lay waste to his opposition. Bit of a beef with the movement though. Con was ready to contain that one, and he does bring him down. Exchange there. The operator now going to be finding his hands into Boostio. 2-1 spotted though. Cleared out into the corner. Boostio making more aggressive plays of his own. He wants to play straight
Não,
into
não
their
sabe
spawn. Doesn't have an
fazer
escape
a
mechanism.
volta,
The quick scope straight to them. But Com lifted another 1v2. Marshall reckoning. Shot found. Right onto the head. Cove's there. Hunter's Fury gained. Up in the air. Hard target, but denies the plan. It does not get half. Still stunned up. One more burst. Damage. Still done. It's up to this. Over the down. And Cole. Chooses got off it. Fearing for his life. All the way through. Want to make a difference. Cole with a jump peek. Gets him away. Has he got enough time yet again?
Que vai ganhar 2
Surely
rounds
not.
seguidos aí.
And 0.5. That's the difference. But it might have just made all of it. Lockdown not going to be used by Les. Onto the stairs. Player detain won't make too much of a difference, but it's going to force EG to play back now.
And that's a different positioning for the lockdown, isn't it? It doesn't give them a ton of room on the site. It doesn't force EG back too far.
Fight's been taken early. Alternating the
Some
angles,
banner
not the
really
scores,
discount.
but still 2 years. Wins the fight despite that. Tom's still here, paranoia ripping through. As all this is happening, there's that extra layer of Aspas on the flank, and that's making all the damn difference, and that is gonna be the map.
Easy.
It got hectic, it got messy, but Loud, they do drag it all the way to the distance here.
A ridiculous situation. Loud absolutely pushed.
Mucho as pitas. Também.
There's no time wasted, is there? Loud pushing
Aqui
forward. Sadaki
foi
getting
a
right
massa.
through into the back of the side, and timing might be taken.
Manda
A bit of
foto do
running gun with a
cacete.
frenzy favored.
Cacete.
Pushing forward. Jorgamo not wasted time. Wants to take another fight. Back horse was compromised.
Pô, mas é
Still not
chato
planted though
naquela
in the middle of all
posição,
this,
né?
because Aspas is just waiting for that one. He
Jet
hears it.
lurk.
Catches.
Tá
The
proibido.
jet lurk,
Yeah.
of course.
As is usual.
The jet lurk and the killjoy entry.
And all the way from behind, Les is right there. Ready and waiting to pinch. Pissed around for Loud.
And Les, I'm
Pelo
behind
menos,
him.
jet
Opened up,
lurk.
com.
Só leve
Ridiculous.
pegar
Les
de
doesn't even know
flanco
where
aí.
to look, and he still finds the kill.
Mas é muito
What?
bom, mano.
Is going on.
Now he's trapped so heavily, but the rest of his team is trying to react off of it. They think EG are going to be chasing less, so we'll have space on B.
Has to be a clearance. How was Les getting value from that position still? They knew it was taken up, but EG, they want to take the fight to them. Jorgamo with 2.
Player standing.
The gap though. Into the smoke there. Just gives the opportunity for 2 years to rip the head off. Away from
Spike
Ethan.
planted.
It feels very similar to Haven. They're actually using their utility nicely for Jorgamo to peek and try to make something happen, but Loud are still getting it into an advantaged situation. 2v1 post plan on the bonus.
It should be quite clean from Loud as well, playing together. The backside of Horse, Demon 1 left guessing in terms of where they could be. There's no walk towards, no casual jaunt into the back of Horse to see if he can catch that
enemy
one.
remaining.
1-5-1, but as that was happening, it was Aspas with a re-clear. Just to the side of the box, but
I've
yeah,
got
Demon
your
1 knows
trail.
that there's too much to watch
Jogo de
for.
duelista.
Tries
Posição
to
desse.
reset the
lá,
movement and
sem
the
duelista.
aim just to take a better fight. Sadak pushing forward, just Boostio reclaiming that space and territory, moving down now. There's a reckoning at their feet, and 2 years just leaping and bounding into the back of the site.
It
It
is
does
hard
feel
to get falei
disrespectful at its
acabou.
core, just some of the way these Loud players are playing, and this push from Les is even more so. Look at it, breaks the dog. He's got no one else playing with him, by the way. A fake flash, but not baited for much longer. The lockdown, it's a heavy committal,
But
the
the
entire war chest is being used.
The lockdown does not cover the whole Viper's pit, so they can still stay in this at the edge.
Falls onto the back now, Util to try and clear it. I hate it when it comes down to this with these rounds spammed out, all of that post plan. Util running, got in from Ethan, even it out, but again, just spraying him through all the way down. And rat-a-tat-tat goes the weaponry. It's Loud with 4 players surviving. He's already played this position once before. Let's try a hard clearance off the turrets. Oh, that was the goal.
Yeah, she's
Demon
another
1 wanted to try and
double
take the fight off of it.
And that's it.
Keep it
I mean,
direct
Demon
about
One's favored, but he doesn't get the kill. It's another first death for EG. 0 and 9. And this is how the rounds have been slipping away.
What can you pull together? Loud set up with the post plan. That's a good answer. Aspas falls, but casualties on either side now. All going to be placed down, and it comes down to the spam, doesn't it? Phantoms in their hands, right through the wall. Any sort of kills this way, that way.
One enemy.
Like ships in the night, just trying to vacate backwards and forwards. Still plenty of time here for Boostio to maybe do something, but only 1 kill to be claimed. And it's the instant answer back from Sadhak, so 9 in a row. Has to be a turning point soon, though, with the turret removed. There's no other util behind it. Demon's up close. And Personal trying to take the fight with a Guardian, but oversteps himself. Biding his time there was Sadak. Haunt actually is quite nice there. That's going to be some spam. And a kill onto 2 years, but Kawaseen close, and it's not cleared into the side still. 2v3, EG. It's the best opportunity they've had in quite some time. But Aspas, individuality
Last player
here potentially to
standing.
stay down to that one-on-one is Kawaseen versus Ethan. Tapping a spike. Out the way, spam through the wall, even a dog, no stun collected. Where is the opposition?
30 seconds
Kawaseen
left.
doesn't dare tap it, but he needs to force it. Ethan nowhere near. The reposition from him towards Flowers now. An opportunity to slow it through. It's Kawazine who wins it anyway. Reckoning though, it's going to be cleaving and clearing all the way into the back of the side. It's the final round of the half. It needs to be big. It's dire straits right now. Aspas deafened. No sound cues available. Reckoning now as well. He's forced back. This is good util to push him out of this position. And EG.
Spike down A.
Now the two-player advantage. Moving forward here. Kawazine, fight one, fight taken. Three grouped up. Wider swing indeed. Slipping away.
Remaining.
Not like this.
Last
Not
player
like
standing.
this. And again, dropped into that one-on-one. Spike off to the back. Kawazine has to reclaim it. Ethan, 11 health.
Left.
Last time, Kawazine read the reposition incredibly well.
Taps it. Baiting out the fight. Ethan, he's
Weapon,
granted
yeah.
a grand opportunity. Dog. Jumps forwards. No clearance. Creeping, crawling all the way up. Spike planted over the top. Fully blinded up. No way! They can't lose! They cannot lose!
Não dá, né?
Shorty in hands. Oh.
Toxins going up.
Any sort of lurk timing. Now the spike is actually leaning a different direction. Babustio. First death.
Lesa chato.
The first kill towards Loud.
Now the spike is heading to the opposite side, so they've sold a fake. This is going to get it into a post-plant position. I think that Trailblazer is going to give him the idea, but there's no way Loud make it here before the plant goes down, surely.
35 seconds left. There's no urgency from EG, is there? They're still making sure that they clear all of this, and you can feel that hesitation in their play.
left.
29. Dropping down, but the spike's going to be planted without any sort of opposition. Side by side, shoulder to shoulder. Kawazine taking that first fight. Tuyas was using utility, and with that nano swarm, okay. It evens it out. Into that 4-on-4. Loud. Trying to close this one out. Right here, right now. Jorgamo's in a close corner. This is unintended. Tuyas has got one. Jorgamo doesn't win this one. Sonic and less. And Ethan to deny the humility. He's got to win it out now. But so difficult, so damn hard, and it's the 13-0.
E amasso.
Defenders.
This series just had it all. It had everything. I was very, very convinced that we were going to see EG put up a serious fight. I mean, the first two maps were unbelievably good from EG. They brought the undefeated team in VCT Americas almost to their knees. And yet, the final map in the series, it was just a different world, a different universe.